In the headlines, major upset in Zamfara as PDP candidate unseats Governor Bello Matawalle. Ex-terrorist negotiator Tukur Mamu arraigned over 10-count charges for terrorism financing. Central Bank of Nigeria increases interest rate to 18%. And on the foreign scene, Ethiopia rejects U.S. war crime allegations as inflammatory. Hello and welcome to Trust News Update. I'm Darshan Hussaina Usman. Now the news in detail. Governor of Zamfara State, Bello Matawalle, has lost his re-election bid after the Independent National Electoral Commission declared the People's Democratic Party candidate, Dauda Lawal Dare, as winner of the governorship election with a total of 377,726 votes. Governor Matawalle of the All Progressives Congress scored 311,976 votes. INEC returning officer Professor Kasimu Shehu of the Federal University Birnin Kebbi, Kebbi State, made the declaration in Gusau.
I, Professor Kasimu Shehu, hereby certify that I am the returning officer for the 2023 Zamfara State governorship election, held on the 18th day of March 2023. The election was contested. The candidate received the following votes. Lawal Dauda, male of political party PDP, scored 377,726. 377,726. Lawal Dauda of political party PDP, having satisfied the requirement of the law, is hereby declared the winner and is returned elected. Thank you.
INEC has declared candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Senator Ubasani, winner of the governorship election in Kaduna State. The returning officer for Kaduna State and Vice Chancellor of the Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto, Professor Lawal Suleiman Bilbis, said Sani polled a total of 730,002 votes, and the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Isa Ashiru, followed with 719,196 votes. The Labour Party candidate, Jonathan Asake, came a distant third after polling 58,283 votes, while the New Nigeria People's Party candidate, Suleiman Hunkoyi, scored 21,405 votes. The report.
The collation of the results from the 23 local government areas of Kaduna State went for 2 days after the election on Saturday.
Have you completed from EC 40G1? Yes. The ending from EC 40H? No. ADC 115. 115. ADP 240.
The state returning officer, Professor Lawal Suleiman Bilbis, declared the winner.
Jibril Yusuf of ADP 4141, Sani Uba of APC 730002, Bia Andrew Abui of Afghan 1471, Sake Jonathan of LP 58283, Osman Hudi Suleiman of NNPP 21405, Mohammed Ashur Isa of PDP 719196, that Sani Uba of APC, having satisfied the requirement of law, is hereby declared as the winner. Thank you.
The agent of the PDP, Danjuma Sarki, declined to sign the final results.
Totally reject this result because it's not a true reflection of the mandate of the people of Kaduna State as expressed in the various polling units across the state on the 18th of March 2003. Just like you can see, after the declaration of the result, this place became like a graveyard. People are not celebrating. It's very unusual for you to declare a result of governorship election in Kaduna State and people are not jubilating. So I think we are going to, our lawyers are going to sit down and look at the issues, and from there we approach the appropriate court in order to seek justice.
Yeah, our candidate and our party, Obasani, have fulfilled all the requirements of the law to be returned elected. We have gotten more than 35% in all the 23 local government of Kaduna State. This shows the popularity of our candidate. This shows the acceptance of our party. This shows the acceptance of our APC government in Kaduna State. So we are very happy, we are satisfied, and we thank INEC for conducting free, fair and credible election.
Prior to the final declaration of the result, PDP chairman Felix Hayat addressed a press conference where he faulted the collation process, alleging that their candidate won the election. Bello Musa, Trust TV News, Kaduna.
The People's Democratic Party governorship candidate, Lieutenant Colonel retired Agbu Kefas, has been declared the winner of Taraba State governorship election. Declaring results of the election at 12:05 a.m. Tuesday in Jalingo, the state returning officer, Professor Ahmed Mohammed Abdulaziz, said Agbu Kefas scored 257,926 votes to emerge winner of the election. The New Nigeria People's Party governorship candidate, Professor Sani Yahaya, came second with a total number of 202,277 votes, while the All Progressives Congress governorship candidate, Senator Emmanuel Bocha, scored 142,562 votes to come third. The PDP governorship candidate won in 11 local government areas out of 16 local government areas of the state.
I, Professor M.A. Abdulaziz, the Vice Chancellor of Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University, Bauchi, hereby certify that I am the returning officer for the 2023 Taraba State governorship election held on the 18th day of March 2023. The election was contested. The candidate received the following votes: Hamman Mohammed Mbali, A party, 234 votes, 234. Gambo Abubakar Sadiq, AA, 1046, 1046. Joel David Charima, AAC, 222 votes. Mohammed A. Ibrahim, ADC, 781 votes. Mohammed Hamman Abakar, ADP, 995 votes.
The All Progressives Congress in Kano State has rejected the governorship election outcome, which produced NNPP candidate Abba Kabir as winner. Addressing a news conference in Kano, legal advisor and chieftains of the party gave the Independent National Electoral Commission a 7-day ultimatum to review the declaration of the election results, insisting that the margin of victory is insufficient in view of the numbers of registered voters in areas where election was cancelled. They accused the state resident electoral commissioner and the returning officer of not working in accordance with the Electoral Act and INEC guidelines.
Whenever the disenfranchised voters who have collected their permanent voters card, that is PVC, outweigh the margin of win between the candidate with the highest number of valid votes cast and his runner-up, the Commission will declare the said election as inconclusive. We therefore condemn in strong terms and vehemently reject the wrongful declaration and return of Abba Kabir Yusuf as the winner of the election by the returning officer.
So I may be forced to ask, and you also join me to ask INEC, why was it that in the case of the federal constituency decision that they counted on polling units cancelled as a result of violence and emergencies? It counted, it worked in that direction. But when we now came to judge on our gubernatorial calculations and gubernatorial declaration, the INEC now came up with what they said is contained in the manual, that cancellations based or arising from emergencies and violences can no longer be counted as reason to define the lead of margin.
Still on the declaration of results, the Plateau State governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Nentawe Yelwadda, has rejected the outcome of the just concluded governorship election in the state. The APC candidate lost to Caleb Mutfwang of the PDP, who scored the highest votes cast in the Saturday governorship election. Yelwadda disclosed this on Monday evening while addressing party supporters in Jos, alleging that PDP had rigged the election in some areas which he believes can be rejected by the court. The APC candidate, however, called on his supporters to remain calm as he seeks legal redress.
We're sincere in our hearts, we're sincere in our voting, we're sincere in reporting our votes. We didn't reach anywhere. In 2 local governments, it gave a difference of over 100,000, and we knew it was rigged. We reported low voter turnout, and yet the vote increased by over 30%. So how can low voter turnout turn out to be high voter turnout? We challenge it. We have grievance records. What happened to the water? Whether how you know, the same happened in our public election. We collect our mandate, we implement the access agenda, nobody, I mean, I'm comfortable. I'm strong. All I need from you, I only one word from you. Be strong for me. Stand by me.
We are with you.
Amen. This is the beginning of the war. We can't lose the battle and the war at the same time. Maybe we lost the battle, but not the war. Sure, the war will win it.
Wow.
So just be strong. No insult, no fight with social media, no insult body, be civil. Is that okay? Yes. No insult, no fighting. If they insult you, turn love back to them. Because we conquer all, love conquers all, I will conquer it all once more. So don't get discouraged. Stand by our mandate, I will stand by our mandate. Is that okay? So, no fear.
On this Monday, we stand. On this Monday.
The new Nigeria People's Party governorship candidate in Taraba State, Muhammad Yahaya, has rejected the Taraba governorship election results declared by INEC. This is even as the All Progressives Congress governorship candidate, Senator Emmanuel Bwacha, has congratulated Agbu Kefas of the PDP, who was declared winner of the election by INEC. Sania Hayawa, reacting to the governorship election results declared by INEC during a press conference in Jalingo, said the result was not what was actually recorded in the field. He said he won the election, but the results was manipulated, adding that people of the state know that it was the NNPP that actually won the election, but the party was robbed of its victory. The NNPP candidate disclosed that he will challenge the results declared by INEC in court, pointing out the legal process to reclaim his victory has started. The governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress in Bauchi State, Baba Sadiq Abubakar, says the process that produced the PDP candidate as winner was characterized by electoral irregularities. Abubakar, who stated this while reacting to the outcome of the poll at a press conference, said the election was far from free and fair. The APC candidate, who specifically said the process was marred by destruction of electoral materials, attacks on its party agents, alleged overvoting, among others, also said his party will come out with its next line of action in the days ahead and charged his supporters to remain calm.
Apart from the intimidation and harassment of APC members in collation centers and polling units, we also saw the use of primitive violence in at least 7 local government areas. Warji local government area, there was violence and destruction of electoral material. The video is out there for everybody to see. APC supporters were harassed and intimidated and attacked. That prevented so many of our members from coming to cast their votes. Therefore, what came out of Warji was not a reflection of what the people of Warji wanted. Honestly, there's absolutely no credibility in what transpired on Saturday in Bauchi State. I can tell you that, because we have been monitoring every incident.
Independent National Electoral Commission has declared BTP candidate Siminalayi Fubara winner of Saturday's governorship election in Rivers State. Professor Akpofure Rimiruke, the state returning officer, said that PDP scored 302,614 votes. He's followed by APC candidate Tonye Cole with 95,274 votes and SDP's Magnus Abe with 46,981 votes. Tension is easing across states as the Independent National Electoral Commission releases more results. Among those released are outcomes of rescheduled National Assembly polls held alongside elections on March 18. The report.
In Delta State, the governorship candidate of People's Democratic Party, PDP, Sheriff Obolowori, polled 360,234 votes to emerge winner. Deputy Senate President and candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Ovi Omo Agege, polled 240,299 to come second, while Ken Pella of the Labour Party polled 48,047 votes to come third.
I, Professor Olnare Abraham Georgewell, hereby certify that Oro Reverend Sheriff Francis Orewedo of the PDP, having satisfied the requirements of the law, is hereby declared the winner and is returned elected.
In Cross River State, the governorship candidate of All Progressive Congress, Prince Bati Edet, won 15 of the 18 local government areas to emerge winner. He defeated incumbent senator for Cross River Central, Sandy Ono of the People's Democratic Party to emerge winner. In Ebonyi, the candidate of All Progressive Congress, APC, has been declared the winner of the March 18th governorship election in the state. Declaring the result at the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC State Headquarters in Abakaliki, the state returning officer, Charles Igwe, said Inwifuru has a total of 199,131 votes cast across the 13 local government areas of the state. In Abia State, Alex Oti of the Labour Party has won a total of 10 out of the 16 local government area results so far declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC before the commission suspended collation of the Abia governorship election. Oti polled a total of 171,747 votes, while Oke Ahiwe of the People's Democratic Party PDP scored a total of 79,477 votes after winning 5 local government areas. In Enugu State, the Independent National Electoral Commission has also suspended collation of results due to irregularities. Prior to the suspension, the governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party PDP in Enugu State, Peter Mba, had won 9 out of the 17 local government areas already announced.
The Federal High Court in Abuja has reserved ruling on a bail application by self-acclaimed terrorist negotiator Tukur Mamu, who was arraigned before the court by the federal government through the Department for State Security. Mamu is facing 10 counts charges bordering on collection of ransom from the victims of the Kaduna-bound ill-fated train abduction in both foreign and local currencies. Trustee Shafiu Suleiman reports.
At the resumed hearing, counsel for the accused Mohammed Indanusa's son argued his motion for bail, which he told the court to enable his client travel out of the country for a medical surgery. But prosecution counsel A.M. Dalami vehemently opposed the application on the grounds that such ailments can be treated locally. The accused Tukur Mamu was said to have collected ransom at different instances from victims of the Kaduna-bound train abduction, ranging from $420,000 to 21 million naira, which was allegedly found at his residence in Kaduna. Trial Judge Justice Inyang Eko has reserved ruling on the bail application on a date to be communicated to parties, just as he remanded the accused to DSS custody pending the next hearing. Zainab Karaye, Trust TV News, Abuja.
We apologize for that mix-up, but that was the voice of Zainab Karaye. You're still watching Trust News Update. Coming up after the break, we take a look at the imperative of tree planting. Stay with us. Content creator, Trust TV is calling for entries for a short documentary and skit competition. To qualify for this entry, send your short documentary or skit of not more than 5 minutes on health or any social-related issues to creatives@trusttv.com. Using this format, title, duration, first name, phone number, and a summary of the production of not more than 1 paragraph. Winners will be engaged for production for Trust TV, and prizes will be won by the overall winner and the first and second runner-up. Opens from 19th March 2023 to 31st March 2023. Welcome back and thanks for staying with us on Trust News Update. A recap of our top stories. We told you that major upset in Zamfara as PDP candidate unseats Governor Bello Matawalle. We also told you that ex-terrorist negotiator Tukur Mamu arraigned over 10 counts charges for terrorism financing. Moving to other stories, the House of Representatives has mandated its Committee on Transport and other relevant committees to investigate the incessant train mishaps leading to loss of lives and properties in the country. This follows the adoption of a motion of urgent public importance moved by Unyime Idem of PDP, Akwa Ibom State, on Tuesday. Presenting the motion, Idem said the series of train accidents recorded in this country have claimed lives and properties. He, however, lamented that in spite of the unfortunate incidents, which he said are as a result of the carelessness of some individuals, no one has ever been held to account for the unfortunate loss of lives. The House therefore mandated the Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau to investigate the causes of the various train incidences. It further mandated its relevant committees to ensure compliance and report to the House in 3 weeks. Tuesday, 21st of April, is International Day of Forest, set aside by the United Nations to highlight the significance and importance of forests to man with the theme Forest and Health. Noel Sampson reports that more than 1.6 billion people across the globe are directly dependent on forests for food, medicines, shelter, and energy, among others. The report.
21st of March, the United Nations marks the International Day of Forest to commemorate the green cover around and reiterate its importance in the world. The day serves as a reminder of the vital role that forests play in our daily lives, as these are homes to all forms of wildlife and provide sustenance to communities around the world. Climate change advocates in Nigeria have joined the rest of the world to celebrate the day by engaging on tree planting outreach campaigns across secondary schools in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja.
We thought it's important for us to as an organization to not just help journalists, to report issues around forests, deforestation and the likes, but to also walk the talk. And that's why we are doing this for the third year in a row, to help plant trees, educate young people, especially secondary school students, to learn about the importance of forests, the need to be intentional about protecting the environment, and also to let them know why the reason why we have unusual weather pattern will be because of climate change. And if we really want to reverse things back to default, or to get things to be sustainable, to get the environment to be sustainable, then we need to be intentional. And planting trees is one of the many ways that we can play our part, and that's what we are doing here today.
So celebrating the International Day of Forests is very important, it's very critical, especially forests plays a major part in addressing climate change issue.
The climate change advocates called on younger generations to be part of this noble cause to ensure a safe and conducive environment for all, as healthy forests will bring healthy people. Some of these schools appreciated the gestures where they reiterated the importance of protecting forests from destruction.
Planting trees, having trees around us creates a lot of healthy environment around us too. So the students that have been giving this information this morning, I'm sure they will tell other students that are not here. And not only that, they will inform their parents at home, they will inform their siblings, and the advantage of planting trees.
I plan to put this in practice when I have the opportunities to. If anything, I'll try and plant more trees around my houses or any other place I notice that trees are lacking in that place. Plus, I will try to encourage people about the importance of this.
Planting a plant is good for the environment, also for climate change.
It is important to know forest sustainable management and use of resources are key to combating climate change and can contribute to prosperity and well-being of current and future generations. Noel Samson, Trust TV News, Abuja.
In business, the Monetary Policy Committee of the Central Bank of Nigeria has voted to increase the benchmark interest rate by 50 basis points to 18%. The CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele disclosed this while reading the communique of the second MPC meeting of the year on Tuesday. Addressing journalists at the end of the two-day meeting in Abuja, Emefiele said the committee voted to keep the asymmetric corridor at 100 and -500 basis points around the MPR. He said the slight increase is to mitigate the effect of inflation and other economic issues. The MPR has since been on the rise since April 2022, when it was 11.50%. And away from Nigeria, the Ethiopian government has accused the United States of taking a partisan approach by alleging that its forces and Eritrean troops had committed war crimes during the two-year conflict in Tigray. The Foreign Ministry said in a statement on Tuesday that the U.S. statement is inflammatory. And with this, we've come to the end of Trust News Update. Don't forget to follow us across all our social media platforms. I'm Darshan Husseina Usman. Thanks for watching.